Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Fridays. Quick recap before we get started. Last time we basically decided we're gonna do just a regular run of Final Fantasy 1. Nothing too challenging, nothing too extreme. And this time around, I'm going to try and do some voice acting for each of the characters we interact with. I will not be talking to every random little NPC that we run into, though, so just the main story characters that I have to interact with. Recap for the story itself. We arrived in Cornelia with our party of four. Um, we rescued Princess Sarah from Garland, the evil knight, and then we went to Bravoka and got a ship by beating up a pirate captain. Um, we braved the marsh cave and actually made it through and out alive somehow, but we did it. And then we went and fought the Dark Elf King Astos and returned the crystal eye he stole to the witch Matoya, where I believe we had just left her cave. Yeah, we just left her cave as we pick up on our journey. So now we must return to Elfland, or Elfheim, to give the Elf Prince the Jolt tonic that Matoya gave us, so we can wake him from his cursed slumber. So. So yeah, things are pretty much. I mean, I don't know what I was saying. Sorry. We're basically just back to where we were. We're gonna run down to Elfland, Elfheim, battle some stuff. You might notice if we get a chatter, anyone feels like chatting with me. Um, I have a new layout for this chat stream. You'll notice there is a giant white box with the chat this time around. I did a little bit of digging, figured it out. We now have Streamlabs to thank for setting up chat so it's not a giant white box on my screen, which is always handy. Otherwise, yeah, it's been same old, same old. Oh, new announcement. I should probably have led with this before we got into the stream, but oh well, we'll worry about it later. I am starting a new stream on Sundays called Skyrim Sundays. In the same vein as Final Fantasy Fridays, the alliteration game is strong. I will be playing Skyrim on Sundays from the same time, from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Haven't quite figured out the end goal of that series yet, as compared to like Final Fantasy Fridays. I plan to play through at least the first 10 numerical Final Fantasy titles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After that, I don't know if I'll continue because 11 is an MMO, 14 is an MMO, and after 10, I know the combat styles change, and I'm not a huge fan of what comes after 10. It moves to the more real-time reaction-based combat, which, a little bit about me, I have a medical thing, basically it's like a defect, if you want to call it that, where my wrists don't, like the muscles in my wrists have a delay with my brain. So it doesn't affect my like normal day-to-day life, but if I need to make split-second, like fractions of a second reactions, I generally can't. I will generally be delayed and it won't come out at the correct time. So live fighting, like real-time fighting games where you have to dodge and move and attack, kind of like if you think of the Final Fantasy VII Remaster, that kind of stuff I can't really play consistently. And it just, so yeah, I probably won't be playing anything after 10, because like I said, 2 of them are MMOs, the other 4 are all real-time combat systems, which again, I'm not a huge fan of. But, here, we'll pause the conversation and go back to the game here. So I'm gonna hand this dude the Jolt tonic. This Jolt tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Hey, what's up, Talon? Your Highness? Your Highness! We have just awakened the Elf Prince. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me by my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Da-da-da-da! We have the mystic key. So this thing is basically a skeleton key for every dungeon, chest, door we found up until this point. If it was locked, we needed that key. And now we have it, so we can be on our way as soon as I loot the Elvish Armory, because I know there's one up here, and I'm going to grab some stuff. Mithril Hammer, 800 gil, 700 gil, Bronze Gloves. Ooh, can you equip Bronze Gloves? No. Can anyone equip Bronze Gloves? Warriors, okay. So that is loot. Sorry, I was checking to see if your hi came through on the chat or on the stream or not. I don't see it. I forget if there's anything else we needed here. I think it was just magic at this point we were saving up money for. How much do we have? 3,400? We can get some spells. Let's see what we got. We got Fira, we got Thundara, cool. Here on both of those. We have Diara, we have Null Blaze. So, okay, so we were moving on to level 4 spells. Okay, that's fine. So we will go have some level 4 spells in a bit. Let's see what we have. I don't remember what all these are. I know they're 2,500 apiece. Poisana, I remember getting that. Let's go look at Black Magic, because those weren't great. Vox is okay, but the issue is Vox can only be learned by white mages and white wizards, so it, like, doesn't line up well, because the idea is like, oh, I'm going to cure silence, but I'm silenced, so how do you cure the silenced white mage without a white mage? Just, yeah. I will give Blizzara to both of the characters capable of learning it, though. As soon as we get some more money, which means... So I know how stocked up are we? We could make a trip to the Dark Elf Castle. We should be okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go to the Dark Elf Castle real quick and pick up some of the stuff in his armory as well, because we need the Mystic Key to get in there. But yeah, so returning back to what I was talking about earlier, streams after, so Friday, like I said, Final Fantasy Fridays will probably continue till I'm done with 10. So we have a somewhat solid end goal. But the reason I brought that up, yeah, Dark Elf Castle, let's go. Yeah, exactly. But the reason I bring up the end of Final Fantasy Fridays is, like I said, with Skyrim Sundays, I'm not sure what that will look like yet. I imagine most likely what I'll end up doing is so the premise so far will be a random character gets rolled up based on a list of pre-builds I've created. And I'll probably stream that part of the process as well, so you guys can see, you know, how I determine what character I'm playing and all that good stuff. How do I think you have to go out and around. Here we go, yeah. But I'll show you guys, like, oh, I'm going to be playing a paladin or a warrior or whatever. Oh, crap. Monsters in a box. Oh, monsters in a box. Do we have Diara? We do. Okay, we should be okay. Because if I remember correctly, Wraiths have Death Touch, so... Oh, no, they have Stun Touch. Even worse. Awesome. That's not what I want to see. Okay, cool. We got at least one of the area spells off. That's what I wanted. A Falchion. Can you equip a Falchion? You can, but it's the same thing as a broadsword, so... Money. More monsters. Lovely. Oh, mummies. Even better. These guys I know for a fact have Sleep Touch. If they don't kill Frederick from hitting him. And he's dead. Son of a... Alright. Do I have a Phoenix down? I don't. Alright, that's fine. We'll just make do with what we've got. There we go. Cool. I will need to heal up after this, though. Power Staff. If I remember correctly, this is... Yeah, it's a better weapon for mages. Because you can be equipped by just about everybody. And you can't use... Yeah, I was going to say you can't use anything because you're dead. So we'll just cure Sarah with her own magic a little bit. Yep. All right. Last one. Cool. Let's see. Diara. Oh, you're out of spells. Blizzara should be okay, I think, here. Ah, Diara got it. We're fine. Cool. Awesome. And that's everybody else leveled up. And what do we get? Steel gloves, which I believe are also warrior only. Yep. Cool. Wow, we got a lot of money, though. We've already got 5,000, 5,500. Okay. So let's head back to Elfheim, and we're going to go get that last Black Mage spell for Frederick, revive Frederick. And go from there. I do know where we need to go next. We need to go back to Cornelia, because Cornelia has something in their armory that we couldn't get to before because we didn't have the Mystic Key. Now that we have it, we can get into their armory, and we need the thing in their armory, which I won't spoil what it is because it's kind of funny. But yeah, Skyrim Sundays. Sorry, this last time I'll bring it up. I should be the last little detour of the conversation. Like I said, basically, I don't know when it'll end. We'll just make a character, run with it, and if we feel like, if I get to the point where I or other people feel like the character has reached its conclusion or people are bored of seeing it, we will switch. So, it took me half an hour to say that. Alright, so we're going to revive Frederick first, because we're going to need all hands on deck for this one. Yeah, makes sense. So, we'll see. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's something else. Sunday, we'll see what everything ends up being. So I've already deleted the test characters and made sure all my mods, to make sure all my mods work together and stuff like that, and how the game plays now that I've got everything installed and changed and all that good stuff. So, okay. So we're going to haste, or not haste, we already have haste. We're going to teach Blizzara to Frederick so that we have a backup spell, Widecaster. I'm probably going to check out the item shop because I feel like we're going to need some stuff, like Phoenix Downs for the #1 thing, because having to run back to town every time somebody drops is really annoying. So we'll pick up 2 of those for now. I think we can get, do we have a tent? We can't get a cottage because those are expensive. We can get a tent or 2. We'll get 2 just to be safe. And then let's go ahead and grab 5 high potions because these are almost full heals for the team at this point. And then we'll grab 2 more ethers to be safe. Got a 3rd Phoenix down. I kind of want to get all 4, but I realized that was all of our money, so I didn't want to do that immediately, but... Alright. To the ship. We have things to do. Also, Talon, real quick question for you. Are you seeing chat on the stream? Or is it just chat in the... like on the off to the side? If you can verify that for me. No, it's not on the stream? Shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look and see what's going on here. Why isn't that working? No. Hold on. Let me pause while I fix this really quickly. Probably shouldn't be doing this mid-stream, but you know, whatever. Oh, crap. Oh, here we go. Hold on. We're fine. This is fine. Give me just a second. Oh, jeez. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Hold on, let me... Okay, something's not right here. Oh, it's not Stream Labs, it's Stream Elements that I went to. I see. That's better. Here we go. wonder. Aha! I found the issue. Okay. How about now? Can you see? There we go. I figured it out. I figured out the problem. So it was a layering issue. It was coming through. It was behind the game. So there we go. Now we fixed it. Now we're cooking with gas. Excellent. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Can I move it a bit? Move it up a bit. I can move it up a butt. That's fine. Just, you know, just a butt. Let me... How about that? That work for you? Like mid to the right? I guess. Now it kind of covers the characters, doesn't it? Not too far. I guess technically speaking, it was going to cover the characters no matter what, but... Perfect. Okay. Maybe you think it looks good there, I'll leave it there, but... Okay, let's see. Now we have to go rob Cornelia's armory. Got a cottage, a saber, mithril knife, which I think is better. No. Okay, I lied, it's not. What about a saber? Can you equip a saber? That's worse. Even better. Awesome. Okay, so let me grab this. That I am 90% certain is warrior only. Yeah. Here's what we came here for, though. Nitro powder! So, fun fact, in the original NES, this is literally called TNT. So, we have a bomb. Don't worry, it's friendly. Now we just need to go deliver said bomb. So, I think I just realized a retroactive thing here. So if you remember Kokol Donkol from Final Fantasy XIV, he was the engineer who was designing the Aether Burner in Endwalker. His place is called Kokol's Forge, and guess where we're going? If I remember correctly, it's called Kokol's Forge. I could be wrong. It might be Dwarfheim in this now. But in the original one, it was called Kokol's Forge, and you meet Kokol. But I wonder if what we're about to do by handing, not Kokol, we won't give it to Kokol, we'll give it to somebody else, but handing them TNT is what inspires Kokol to be a bomb maniac in 14. Sorry, I had a sneezing fit to come through there. What? Mount Dwerger? Really? That's what they're calling it now? And he's just Smith? Oh, they got rid of the joke! That's lame. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I messed up my Final Fantasy lore. It's not. This isn't Kokol's Forge. Kokol's Forge is later. You got Narek though. Nitro powder. The explosive force of this powder will have a canal open in no time flat. I owe you, Barnes. Barnes? However you say that. I'm not sure what he said there, but all right. There we go. No, we can blast this rock to smithereens. What you standing around for? That powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you'd best get out while you can. Gotta love continuing the stereotype that all dwarves are Scottish. Like, super stereotypically Scottish. But with that, we have opened up our tiny sea to the rest of the world's oceans. The world is now our oyster, and we are free to do as we please. Mostly. There is one thing we're supposed to do first, and once you do that, then the world becomes your oyster, and you can do whatever you want. I like how he does the victory pose. We're just like, what? I cannot wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Alright. Also, we're going to steal from the dwarves. Well, steal. We're going to claim things from the dwarves. Worm Killer, Great Helm, an Ether, a Potion, a Tent, Mithril Mail, money, and a cottage. Oops. Hold on. Only warriors. Warrior. Ooh, there we go. We got a upgrade for Frederick. Can Worm? Okay, he can equip Worm Killer. That's cool. Okay, off we go. We have opened the world. Or as Narek put it, we get to see what's been on that canal. So, let's see what we got. First, we go back to the ship. Ooh, snakes. Some snaky snacks. Specifically cobras. Whoa! Hold on. There we go. I don't want to cast fear there. I just wanted to attack, because we've got enough base attack damage now that we can kill 2 enemies pretty easily. Alright, off we go. The one thing I don't much care for in this game, I will say, is you blow open that canal, it'd open up the rest of the world so you can go sailing around in the ocean, which is great and all, but the problem, though, is ocean encounters are the same thing as this indoor, like, locked-in sea encounters. So, like, now that I'm out in the open ocean, we're going to see the same attack groups. See, like, 5 Buccaneers. And these never change on the open ocean. It's so dumb. You'd think, like, oh yeah, we've got access to the whole rest of the world. All sorts of dangerous aquatic life awaits. No. Alright, welcome to our first town of Melmond. So, Melmond got effed up because the Earth crystal is dying and the light has gone out. So the Earth is decaying and rotting away. So things are effed. I don't have any money for this. Oh, no. Okay, so there's our first 3 spells that we want there. Right? 1, 2, 3. So 4, because we'll want Kiraga for Frederick as well. And what do we have for black magic? Firaga, or both of them. Scourge is... It says it instantly kills all enemies. It's not as good as it sounds, not gonna lie. Teleport, though, is what we want. Unfortunately, I just remembered it is a black wizard spell. And then slower is just slow, but area of effect, which isn't great, because you generally don't slow most enemies, you slow bosses. Do we have any better weapons we can get for people? No. Really? A longsword is better than the worm killer? Alright, hold on. 1915 versus 2010. So it's 5% less accurate, but does 1 more damage. I think we'll pass on the longsword. And then last but not least, we have armor. No one can wear that. Ooh. It's a lot of money for those, and nobody can wear those. Speaking of those, we can sell some of these other things we've been picking up that no one will use anymore, like weapons and armor and all that good stuff that no one can use and or wants to use. Cool. Can we buy... We can't. Look at one. Okay. Get Yoshi some armor, although I don't think he really needs it because I think he has the most health of the party. Yeah, so we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. So our first objective is to make our way to the Earth Cave down south. Because they have what we need. Whoa, there we go. So we're gonna have the dangerous aspect of the Earth Cave. So this is our second major dungeon and is the first crystal dungeon, which are notably harder than the dungeons that don't have a crystal at the end. Like, the Marsh Cave was our first dungeon. This thing is a monster by comparison. I'm going to heal up everybody real quick, though. And we go. What is this music? Okay. This is weird. Alright. Ooh, Anaconda. That doesn't sound good. So if I remember right, these guys for sure poison people, which is not good, because we're still a little sparse on the ability to cure poison. Because I just realized I forgot to buy antidotes, and there's no item shop in Melmund, and I'm too lazy to sail all the way back to Alfheim for those. So we'll have to make do with Sarah's Poisana spells. Also, I really wish Frederick would get some health. He is really squishy. Like, really, really squishy. Although I will say his armor is helping because he's only taking 1 damage. There we go. Oh wow, we've got plenty of antidotes. Never mind. So this is where the first of our major issues comes from. I probably should have healed because I knew this guy was in here. So as you can see, he does a metric truckload of damage because he just hit Yoshi for like 50-something damage, even after we just upgraded Yoshi's armor, and he almost just one-shot Sarah. So this is where things get rough if we're not careful with those. Thankfully, we killed it before he did much more damage. And he gives us a bunch of money. So we're going to do that. We're going to use Frederick to just go down the line. Oh, actually, hold on. I just realized something. We can cheese the camera a little bit after we get done with this fight. Kind of like how we did in the Marsh Cave. Okay, so they both have chests. Cool. I couldn't remember if they did or not, so ooh. This party comp could get problematic. I lied. It was super easy. Okay, that works. I didn't think we'd seen an Ogre Sheath yet, so I was kind of worried for a minute, but alright. Oh! This one can get dangerous if you're not careful. But at this point, Yoshi's just a walking one-shot machine, so we're fine. Oh, hold on, it's this way. Where am I going? So we should be good to just do that. Nice. People are leveling up. This is good. What is Frederick's HP? 132 still? Yeesh. It blows my mind that Spike the Black Mage, you know, the traditional squishy blaster caster glass cannon, has more health than Frederick the generalist red mage. Like, you'd think he'd have a little more health than Spike, but alright, I guess not. Crap. Yeah, that's not good. I don't have Proterra either. We're gonna do this and pray. And just pray he doesn't punch Frederick, otherwise Frederick is going to die. Will we kill it? Nice! Alright, even better. That works too. We take those. Oh, crap. Alright, here's another one. Crap. Alright, well, she'll kill herself, or he'll spike, apparently. Weird. Whatever. And that was an antidote? Really? Alright. Honestly, I feel like Frederick is becoming more of a backup spell slot machine than anything else at this point, because he, I mean, I guess he does some good damage, but, like, compared to Yoshi, he doesn't deal good damage physically. Compared to Spike, he doesn't deal good damage magically. I'm really kind of... I'm learning that Red Mage is not as good as I remember it being, because I thought Red Mage was really good. There we go. So, who knows? We'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, that's a dead end. What am I doing? I'm hoping... Like, I know for a fact... Hold on, we're going to use... There we go. I know for a fact Black Wizard and Ninja, specifically, are super hard carry... Or originally super hard carry characters. Like, you had to carry a Black Mage through the opening parts of the game to get a Black Wizard. You had to carry a Thief through the opening parts of the game to get a Black... Or a Ninja. So, I'm kind of holding out hope that Red Wizard's the same way. Because once you get a Ninja or a Black Wizard, those things will literally carry you for the rest of the game. They are insanely overpowered. Masters, which are the evolution of Monk in this game, are also really, really strong. But as you can see, Yoshi's pretty much carrying this team already. So it's like, how much more do you go from there? You just crank everything Yoshi's already doing up to 11 and just watch him one-shot pretty much everything except the final boss of the game. Hey boy. Alright, really tarantulas are more powerful than... Okay, huh. I thought it was the other way around, because we were going to do these first. Oh, wow. Alright, we're sad. Oh, I lied. We're not sad. What the heck? Okay, cool. Jeez, I was worried for a second. I was like, what? A potion. And money. Alright, cool. Well, that's for floor 1 cleared. I'm not going left, if you're wondering why I haven't even looked at the left path. So this is a holdover from 1. I think it might be in this game still. They might have changed it. I don't remember. But in this dungeon specifically, and this never happens anywhere else in the rest of the game, which is why it's so weird. The left hallway on this first floor is called the Hall of the Giants in the original. Like, that's what the community dubbed it. Because after a certain stage, like a certain tile, the entire hallway is literally every tile triggers a fight with Earth Giants. And it can be any party that includes Earth Giants from anywhere in the game. So, I don't remember if they kept it in this version or not. I feel like it might have been the Pixel remaster, or not the Pixel, this is the Pixel remaster, the mobile reversion I'm thinking of, where at one point, instead of having it be like every tile is a triggered encounter, there's one giant in the hallway, and you talk to it, and it fights you, and then that's it. That's the entirety of the Hall of the Giants. Either way, I'm not about to mess with it, because I know for a fact this party cannot take on Earth Giants consistently. At least not without spending a ton of resources. I was about to say metric ton of resources, but I think we could take an Earth Giant, but we'd have to burn, like, at least one Fira from either Frederick or Spike. We'd probably have to protect on Frederick from Sarah. So it wouldn't be worth it overall to try and engage Earth Giants at this level. Like, we just aren't strong enough yet to consistently do it. Okay, I remember this part being a maze. I'm trying to... There it is. I'm like, I know there's a door down here somewhere that you want to end up going into. There's two. Okay, so we're going to try to go down. Actually, we're going to go up. Woof. Alright. That is a lot of ogre chiefs. That is... Oof. That worked out. Everybody just gangs up on this last dude and we kill him. Perfect. Gives us a decent amount of money too. Money and XP. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Use some ethers in case we need it. And we have a tent. Actually, we have a cottage now, because we got a cottage from the Cornelia and Armory. So, when we get out of here, we can full heal on our way back to Melmond. Because once we get out of here, we're going to want to go back to Melmond and restock and re-up, get our weapon armor upgrades, spell upgrades, all that good stuff. Ugh. I'm just going to leave this on because we're just going to end up auto-battling anyway. Cool, that works. So we've got that. I went the wrong way. Shoot. Oh, it's a troll. We're fine. Ooh, I lied. We're not fine. That hurt. What the heck? Cool. Alright. If you're wondering, yes, trolls do regenerate in this game. At the start of their turn, they'll heal for a small amount of health. But, unlike in D&D, they will not prevent the regeneration if you use fire damage or anything like that. They just always regen. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, werewolf and werewolf. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Gone. Dang, I was kind of hoping Yoshi would go before Spike and kill it. Oh, that works. It runs away. Cool. Yeah, I think we're good there. That should do it to get us into this room. Right. This guy. So yeah, this is the weird one where they don't have it hiding in the box. So in the original game, that tile where he's standing, that Earth Elemental avatar was standing, when you walk on that tile every time, it would trigger an encounter with an Earth Elemental. So like it wasn't a one and done deal of like, oh, we killed it, time to move on. No, like you went to enter the room, leave the room, didn't matter. You had to fight an Earth Elemental. Can Frenchman equip a leather shield? I don't think you can. Yeah, I thought so. I think it's only warriors. I will say that we were running out of resources pretty quickly. I might try to like just dump what we have to get out of here, get back to the surface. We'll hit up one of the tents or something, and then come back in and try to finish out the rest of the dungeon. Because at this point, I feel like we're getting our teeth kicked in pretty consistently. Like we're using a lot of resources just to make it through. Although, to be fair, we did clear out 3 treasure rooms, so... Well, I say 3, technically 4, because the one on the ground floor at the bottom was 2 rooms, but... Oh, crap. Okay, this could be really bad, potentially. Actually, you know what? I think we got it. I think we're fine. Because as soon as Yoshi punches this guy, he should go down. Yep. All right, cool. So those were hill giants. They can randomly attack you in this dungeon, which, you know, ouch. Coral sword, tent, and money. Is the coral sword better than the worm killer? I forget. It's the same. But if I remember right, worm killer does better damage against dragons. Coral sword does better against aquatic enemies. But not a huge deal if it's the same. We're not fighting either group, so... Because... No spoilers, but we haven't seen any dragons yet, so I assume we're not going to see any dragons for a while, so I'll just keep Worm Killer on. And I know we're not going to go on the ocean for a bit, because we have to finish going through this cave. But... Cool. Alright, Frederick leveled up. Did Frederick gain? He's still really low on HP. What the heck? Alright, we're just going to attack the crap out of it. Ouch. See, like there, he ambushed us, so he dealt damage, then got healed for 9 HP. That's what I was talking about with him being able to, he regenerates his own health a little bit. Ooh. Wrong one. We're just going to cheese our way through here a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to dump a little bit of resources into getting out of here so we can go rest up at a cottage or something outside. Cool. Alright. So now we should... Let's use it. We'll use one of our tents just to see what that looks like for health and mana, or spell slots, and then we'll go from there. We should be good. We should have plenty of stuff, but I'll double check after we get done here. Okay. 2 out of 7, 2 out of 7, 4 out of 7. Everyone's full health. I'm going to use another one just for the spell slots, and then we'll try to go back in with what we've got after that. I'm going to save, though, because we've cleared a decent chunk of the dungeon already, and I don't want to have to go through all that again if we wipe. Alright. In we go. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna hold off on using spells just yet. Oops. Oh well. That'll be fine. There we go. Oop, dang it! I was trying to avoid going into that dead end, and I did it anyway. So, we'll figure it. We'll get out of here as soon as we're done fighting these guys. That is the one thing I don't like about some of these dungeons, is the way they're designed is very, like, labyrinthine, which, I get it, they're dungeons, they're supposed to be a little difficult, but sometimes they feel just like they're purposefully designed in ways that don't make sense just to be annoying. Which, I don't know, as someone who plays D&D and designs dungeons for D&D, that feels like a badly designed dungeon. Although I imagine it's also in this situation, because you can run into random encounters every tile you move, it's designed to have you basically bait you into fishing for more random encounters. Where am I going? Down, all the way to the right, down again, and all the way to the right again. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of werewolves. We'll just do this. Alright, it's enough. Oh crap, it's not what to do. I meant to hit B, not X. Oh well. Dang it. I was hoping Yoshi would go last and get that werewolf out of the way. Oh well. We're fine. We made it through. Please move, Mr. Bats. Thank you. Frederick's dead. Oh! Now Frederick's dead. With how often he spends face first in the dirt, I'm surprised he's even kept up with the level curve. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna go in here first, just so we can see inside the doors to know where we need to go. Because remember, if I remember right, some of these rooms are baits, and so not all of these doors actually have treasure behind them. Sleeping bag. Chest. Bait in the top left. Okay, so they're all except the top left room are good. Cool. What is this? What? I've never seen this monster comp before. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely dropping a Fira here. That's a lot of dudes. Cool. The heck was that? It's crazy. Madness. This is much better. Jeez. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Are they gonna kill Frederick? No, we're good. Okay. Shoo! Alright. I went the wrong way. And we're back to this group again. What the heck? So we'll drop Akira on Frederick here. To hopefully keep him alive. Cool. Jeez. Oh boy. Of course, the levels with Dia spells are also the levels with healing spells. They kind of offset those a little bit. Cool. What is with these ogre chiefs? How many ogre tribes are down here? I just keep running into 3 ogre chiefs and their, like, young little brother who's just an ogre? What the heck? Like, this is crazy. Although I shouldn't complain too much. At least none of these guys are packing instant death attacks. Woof! Ouch. Alright. A gold needle. Wow. Okay. That is not... I'm not going to say it's not useful, but at this level, definitely not something I'm too concerned about. Petrification doesn't usually come until next dungeon, I think? I don't remember if these are the physical kind or the magical kind of jelly that needs to be... They look to be physical kind. That or I'm super over leveled. A or B. They're physical. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright. And then... Crap. Well, at least we crit and killed one. Nice. Ooh. Jeez, I don't have a ton of damage here. That'll work. Nice. Spicy. Please move, Mr. Bat. Thank you. Oh, that's bait. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Trying to avoid burning too many spell slots here, so we're just going to try and hack our way through this. That works. Alright, last treasure room. Oh, crap. Money. Okay. So, there was one other part I didn't talk about in the backstory of Melman and why it's so scuffed. There was, besides the Earth dying, that is actually part of it. But the reason that the Earth is dying is that something is draining the light of the crystal. And I'll tell you now, we're about to walk into something. Alright, that should be good for that. Close enough, I think. Well, that's better. Alright, let's do this. All things in this void are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. So, yeah, it's a vampire, which is cool and all, but the really interesting thing about this is he's got the really cool, like, intense sounding boss music. That's not the final boss. As you can see, I took him out in 3 hits. He is a boss, don't get me wrong, but not the boss. And now we have the Star Ruby. So, I'm not going to go up north, because if you open the map and see this little tablet there, we can't move that tablet. We need something else. And I know where to go, and I know what we're getting. So, but first we need to get the hell out of here, because otherwise these things are going to kill us. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Attack. Whoops, attack. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we need to get out of the Earth Cave, and at this point we'll probably use another pair of tents, or a cottage even, to rest up and make our way back to Melmond, where we'll go from there, because we have a lot of ground to cover between here and Melmond, and a lot of stuff could go wrong. So I don't want to make a ton of plans and then having to redo a bunch of this. Oh, it's stormy and lightning outside my apartment. That's nice. I just saw a flash of lightning. Please, Mr. Rat. Thank you. Well, if the stream suddenly dies, we'll know why. Ooh. That was close. Oh! So I stand corrected. There is petrification in this cave. I thought these came in later in the game. So, okay. Good to know. So yeah, those were cockatrices, whatever their plural is. They can petrify if they hit you. So they're very, very nasty, very, very dangerous enemy types that you want to be careful whenever you see them pop up in a dungeon. Oh, crap. I just screwed up. Oh, well. Oh boy, more giants. That's always fun. Well, poo. Oh, what? There were still 2 of them that hadn't attacked yet. Alright, weird. There we go. Frederick just gained a bunch of health there. Level 20 apparently is where red mages really start to pop off. Good to know. I'm running out of resources. Fortunately, we're almost out of here. Nice. Cool. Alright. We can rest up with the cottage. Oh, we have 2 cottages. I thought we only had 1. Cool. And then we'll save now that we have the star ruby. Oh, 57, almost 58k too. That's nice. Okay. Wow. All right. There we go. Hyenodons, that's fine. Can I please get the one in the middle? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna fear. That's fine. We'll just get him that way. So something interesting to note, you might have noticed as we were going through the spells and stuff in Melman, some of the characters didn't raise their hands despite being members of a class that could use that type of magic. Like there were spells in the black magic shop that neither Spike nor Frederick lifted their hands for. There's a reason for that. And that reason is some spells are only available to wizards, not mages, which in this game they are different things. So like teleport, for example, neither of them are raising their hand. Because teleport is only available to black wizards, which you can only get later in the game. So, we'll come back here later and pick up more spells once we have evolved and leveled up into our advanced classes. Oh, that's right. We said no on the longsword because it was garbage. No, I should correct myself. The longsword itself isn't bad. It's just we have better stuff. We'll hold on to the coral sword for now. I feel like that could be useful later down the line. Yeah, effective against aquatic enemies, that's what I thought. And what that does is it basically increases your base damage against that enemy type. So, like, in terms of the damage, because like you saw when I went to equip it and check it against what Frederick already had, Worm Killer and the Coral Sword have the same damage and accuracy, but that damage is doubled against enemies from which the weapon claims it is super effective against. So when fighting aquatic enemies with the Coral Sword, its damage doubles compared to the dragon, the Worm Killer. So. Whoops. There we go. So there's something else to note with Melmond. So I was trying to say this earlier before we went and fought the vampire. The vampire is the thing that messed up Melmond with the power from it gained from helping to dampen the Earth Crystal. I won't say it dampened the Earth Crystal because it didn't. We'll get to fight that thing later, here in a bit. But Melman got messed up because the vampire attacked, and when the vampire attacked, the vampire also specifically targeted the chapel. So there's no chapel in Melman anymore. There's only a destroyed building that once was the chapel. So if any of our characters die, we have to run all the way back to like Cornelia or Elfheim to use their chapels to res them. Well, at least we did. Now we have life on Sarah. She can res using her magic now, which is also better than Phoenix Downs. Because Phoenix Downs always bring up the character to 1. Life in this game, if I remember correctly, it might be I'm remembering the NES version, life brings up based on the caster's casting stat. So rather than being at 1 HP, it might be at 30 or 40 because of the casting stat of the user. So, hello, Mr. Giant.
You have Star Ruby? Give me Star Ruby and I let you pass.
Here, take it.
Munch, 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 crunch.
Oh, sorry.
Crunch, munch, crunch, munch. Mmm, nothing tastier than rubies.
Yeah, we don't talk about how he just walked through the wall, but, whatever. Is there a chest? There is. There's a room down here. Oh. That's fine. We can handle these pretty easily at this point. Heck, even Spike can probably get a good hit in if he gets like a critical kill, so. A great axe, money, Mithril Helm. Can't use Mithril Helm, can't use the great axe. Those are only warrior weapons. Lovely. Alright. Lesser Tigers. I believe these are also enemies I can handle pretty easily. There we go. Just like that. I am finding it concerning that I'm getting a lot of gear that none of my characters can use. Like, that's just a lot of extra money. But I am wondering when I'm going to get stuff that my characters can actually equip. Because it's like, money's great and all. It gives me a lot of items and access to magic really early. But, like, dying in one hit is also really annoying. So, like, I need armor, I need weapons, I need stuff. Like, we can't just survive on money. I didn't realize that was... I thought I got ambushed, so I was trying to bait out all their attacks. I didn't realize that was just a neutral round, and they just all got to go first. That's crazy. Sorry. Wait, welcome to the Sage's Cave. I could have sworn one of those had an item in it. Alright, I guess not. Is it just in here? So you were the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks much deeper within the cavern. Here, take the staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. You obtain the earth rod. This is what we need to move that plate that I was talking about in the dungeon. So, do you see anything else? Restore the crystals to Grace. I was trying to go for crotchety old man, and I don't think I nailed it very well. Oh well. It's also, like, I haven't talked to the NPCs in a long time. I just know where to go because I've played the game so much and so many times. But it's also, like, kind of weird some of the places they have you go in this game. Like, the Crystal Eye was stolen. How do you know it's the Dark King? He's, like, the only other place you can go. I don't even remember if the NPCs tell you about him or give you any hints that, like, Astos is the one who stole the crystal, or the Crystal Eye. I believe one of the people in Melman mentions there's a sage in the mountains, which is how you know you're supposed to go here when you get the ruby, but they'll say like something about like a giant in the mountains guards a sage's cave or sage's base or whatever, but it really likes rubies. Yeah, it's weird. So. All right. So we're going to run back to Melmond real quick. We're going to rest up at the end, restock on supplies. Well, not restock. We're going to refresh our resources. And then we will be on our way back to the Earth Cave. As we go deeper, we plunge deeper into the depths of the Earth Cave. So... Alright, off we go to the Earth Cave. Let's do this. Oh well. I was going to try and hopefully reallocate those, but I mistimed it. No biggie. Alright, down we go. Nice! Go Frederick. One-shot that guy. Oh, that's done his pathway. Oh, I'm back. We're back to like 1 HP at a time. Lovely. Oh, okay, cool. I managed to make it. Okay. Alright, diving into the Earth Cave a little more. Ooh, cockatrice. Cockatrices, cockatrix. Cool. Nobody got stoned. That's good. Oh, that's not... That could be bad. Cool. Because these guys have stun touch, which could be really, really bad if it stun locks your party. Them and lights, I think is what they're called, or ghouls? I can't remember. One of these groups has monsters that can stun when they hit you, and if they stun your party, you can just die. It was really bad back in the day, too, because back in the day, it was like stun chance was like 90%, so you would just get utterly destroyed if you didn't go first and get them off the board immediately. Sarah gained 30 HP there almost. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's see about opening up this tablet. But first, I'm going to heal. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we have stairs. I'm trying to remember where we're supposed to go here. Uh-oh. Well, it's only two, so they can't still knock the whole party. Perfect. Alright, let's get to this door first and see what's... Whoa, that's a lot of treasure chests. And a troll. That's fine. Easy peasy. Alright, are there anything else on this floor? There are chests down there. Okay. That's fine. We'll grab the chests after we get this room. Or not. Okay. Whoa. Actually, hold on. You're gonna hit this guy. You're gonna hit this guy. You two are gonna tag team that one. Oh, crap. Yeah, unfortunately, sleep in this game is also kind of annoying, because in this game, sleep doesn't end if you get hit. So, like in modern titles with Final Fantasy, jeez, I don't know why that was so hard to say. Getting hit with sleep, unless it's like via spell or something, doesn't wake you up in this. It's really, really annoying. Okay, Kira, yeah, that's fine. You too. Oh, this party comp again. Lovely. Well, hopefully he doesn't immediately put Yoshi to sleep and Yoshi can just punch him and take him out. There we go. Looks like it. Looks like he just hit Sarah. That's fine. We can manage with that. We can work with that. Okay. A staff. Ooh, Sphinxes. We haven't seen these yet. Lots of money. Where are these things hooked to trucks? There we go. More money. Oh, yikes. Yeah, these guys. So, Final Fantasy 1 starts the... Oh, wow, that's not good. Final Fantasy 1 is the game that started the trend of common enemies bosses become common enemies later. As you can just saw there, we fought Pisca Demons, which were the bosses from the Marsh Cave. Oh, no, they did change it. Okay, life is back to being what it was. And... Okay, so life of Phoenix Down is the same. That is a little disheartening, but workable. Where am I supposed to... Can you... Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, weird. That doesn't look like a path you can walk through. I didn't think we could go that way. Really? One experience point before Frederick levels up again? Nice. So... Alright, we're just gonna kind of hug the bottom of the dungeon wall here a little bit. Ooh. Haven't seen this monster comp in a while. Not that it's much of a threat anymore. Like, the werewolf poison is still annoying, but we have enough resources now and magic spells and stuff, we can handle it pretty easily, and antidotes. And the monsters in this group barely hurt our party members anymore, especially now with all the armor and stuff we've gotten them, so... Not a big deal. See, just like that. Heck, even Spike was killing things. Man, 4 HP. Who, buddy? Whatever are we gonna do with all this extra tankiness that Frederick is not getting? Die to the Pisco Demons, apparently, because they're gonna one-shot him at this rate. Nice. Wondering if I'm not being frugal enough with my spells. Well, I shouldn't say that. I feel like Frederick can be our backup spells for like the overworld healing and stuff. And he could be our backup spellcaster in case we need to drop like a fear on a group of enemies in dungeons and stuff. But for the most part, I feel like Sarah and Spike are going to be our go-to casters for either respect in battle. For like healing and support from Sarah or offensive spells from Spike. So I guess using up all of Frederick's spell slots going in before we even get to the boss isn't going to be a huge problem. Oh, that is annoying. So Blink, if you remember last time we talked about how in this game accuracy and stuff like blindness are different from in modern titles where it affects your ability to hit the target. In this game it affects your ability to how many times you hit the target. And the big deal with why Yoshi does so much damage and everything is because he hits a lot. So the target giving themselves evasion increase with spells like Blink, or blinding him with spells like Dark, like it did there at the end of that last fight, can be very, very problematic if Yoshi not deals much damage. But it all worked out, because Blind is also a... I don't remember the official term, but I'm going to steal it from Pokemon, where there's volatile and non-volatile conditions. Volatile conditions being the ones that stay on your character and affect you in the overworld, like poisoned, versus non-volatile conditions like blind, where once the battle's over, it automatically falls off, or silence. So, fortunately, blind in this game, like I just said, is a non-volatile condition, so it doesn't stick, which is nice. Ooh. I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured that was gonna be warrior only. Cool, that works. Alright, off we go to the next floor. I lied, we're just going to attack and hope this kills a bunch of people without petrifying anybody. Nice. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't have gone into the auto attack on that. Oh well. There we go, we're fine. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my goodness. How many... I don't see any doors. Okay, so I guess this is the only door we have is the one on the left there, which... Okay. I didn't realize these could be common enemies at this point. Ouch. Actually, hold on. Oh, I didn't realize you could zoom in. And I guess I never accidentally hit A before. I never paid attention. Oh, I'm out of high potions. Pooh. We'll just do that. Alright. So, I know we've joked about this in my FC Discord a little bit, and I say we because Talon's the only one watching at this point, I believe. We've joked about Paradise Lost and one of Jack's more quotable lines. Guess where we're about to fight, or who we're about to fight. After I heal everybody up real quick here. Who speaks to me? I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the Lich, fiend of... I don't give a... No, I'm just kidding. Fiend of earth. So fun story about this. This guy's technically considered undead, so you can actually Diara him with like a white mage and deal a ton of damage. Like, it's really dumb. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. I was about to say, that's about to get real bad that no one's awake. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a Diaga. What does this do? I have a Diaga, this guy. Cast haste on himself. Nice. Speaking of haste, Frederick hasn't done that yet. Alright, now if this works according to plan, Yoshi should one-shot him. Aww, almost. Oh wow, I lied. He's still going. Okay. There we go. Alright. Nice. And with that, the light of the Earth Crystal has been restored. 1 down, 3 to go. And there's also a convenient teleport pad to get out of here. Alright, we're gonna cottage because I'm out of spell slots, or almost out of spell slots. And you're gonna save, because I don't want to do all that again. So, and then we'll head back to Belmont. Ooh, X potion. Wow. All right. It's like a 1% chance to drop those. So we're good on cash. Unfortunately, we can't buy any more magic. Because all the spells I want, nobody can use yet. So we're going to rest up. the ship. And we're going to sail to a new location. So, after we deal with all of the pirates and the ocean fiends and all the other stuff. Oh, I should probably equip the coral sword to Frederick. That's the reason I kept it. So let me do that real quick. There we go. All right, off we go. Cool. Whew. So, going from here, first we need to stop at the town of Crescent Lake. There's an item there we need to pick up, and we're probably going to restock and resupply in there as well, and check out to see if they have any upgrades for our weapons and armor. Because at this point, it's getting I'm getting kind of desperate that we haven't gotten anything really since like the coral sword was picked up in the Earth Cave and but it was the same as the worm killer that we picked up back in Mount Dwerger. So. Like, I'm getting a little concerned we haven't found anything really noteworthy in terms of upgrades. Because usually by this point, your warrior's tricked out in dungeon gear that's stronger than anything you could have bought up to this point, except for, like, knight armor back in Melman, which is like 32,000 gil to get. So, I'm hoping Crescent Lake will have some upgrades for us. But the other reason we're going to stop in Crescent Lake is for a key item, we're going to get the canoe. The canoe is another transportation item, kind of like our ship, but where our ship only travels on ocean and open sea, the canoe will travel on shallow water that you've seen throughout the map that we have to avoid by walking around. So you could use the canoe to get around a little easier and to get into areas you wouldn't be able to normally. I'm actually going to focus the trolls here first. There we go. The other cool thing about the canoe is you can also get into shallow waters from your ship. So, for example, if you're going from point A to point B and you need to, like, you can only get there via a river or something, you can get on the river from your ship. So. Oh boy, we found a knife! What's the one meme? It's like, what do you have? A knife! No! Well, first off, we're going to rest, because people are hurt. I'm running out of spell slots already. I'm not running out, but I'm using up a lot of them, so I need to rest up. Next up, we'll check out the magic shops and the armor and weapons to see if there's anything worth grabbing. Oh, that's the chapel. Where am I going? And then from there, we'll restock on items, because we're dangerously low on items. I don't have any potions. I only have a couple ethers. I have like one phoenix down. Ooh, you have a shield you can use. Nice. Mithril sword, good. Organize the inventory a little bit. Keep the two specialized swords in case we need them. Because plus 4 damage isn't much, especially when you can. Ooh. Yes. I want Protera so badly. Thank you. Because now we can protect the entire party in one turn rather than trying to cast 4 spell slots of protect. Really? He can't learn Thundaga? That's interesting. Okay, so we'll hold off on learning anything more there, and we'll go buy some more items. Cool. Okay. So we're good on potions. We don't need potions anymore. We need high potions, which we have 12 of. So we can use 3 high potions per character. Actually, you know what? We're going to go up to a full 20. So we'll have 5 high potions per character. Ether, we'll be able to do each character twice, but since Yoshi can't use magic, we'll actually grab another one. So now we can do each of the casters 3 times. Actually, we'll do it for the full 5 times. We have 1 Phoenix down per character. Most likely we'll just be using them on Sarah, though, because Sarah could just life people back if they get dead, if they get killed. I will sell an extra antidote, though, so because I just like having a nice even number of 5. We don't need eye drops. We don't need Echo Grass. I lied, we need Echo Grass. We have a lot of casters in this party. We'll need them. Eye drops will carry 2, I guess, in case Yoshi gets blinded or something. What am I doing? I could just buy... I'm an idiot. We have remedies right flipping there. There we go. Alright. So now we run all the way over to here to the Sage Circle. And we talk to the only discolored sage in the group, because this is Lucan.
I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves.
Oh. Well done, warriors of light. You've defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who is not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend at Mount Gulg. There we go. Get a canoe. Cool. Yeah, so this is actually kind of a cool feature. So each of these 16? 12. Sorry, there's only 12. Besides Lucan over here. So the 11 sages and Lucan will actually give you advice on where to go if you get lost or don't know where you're supposed to go or what the next step of the game is. They'll tell you, like, hey, you should go to this place or you should check this out. Go do this thing. Like, they'll straight up just tell you where you're supposed to go. It's great. Ooh, on kegs. We haven't seen these before. I don't remember how dangerous these are at this level. Fairly dangerous. That's a lot of health. Ouch. And they poison. Even better. Ow, ow, ow. Stop, please. And they're fairly bulky, because both Frederick and Yoshi did not confirm a kill, even with Sarah and Spike helping. I think we just run. Because otherwise, yeah, that. Alright, we're going to run back to town real quick. Oh, hold on. Alright, we're going to run back to town real quick. And we're going to rest up, and then we're going to head back out again and try this again. Hopefully not running into a group of onkegs, because those things are nasty. So, at this point with the canoe in our inventory, we have 3 locations we can go to. We can go to the Ice Cave. We can go to the Cloister Trials, or the Castle Citadel Trials. I forget what it's called. Seriously? I'm just going to run and pray they don't kill us here. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna run. We can go to a couple different places. So we have the Castle of Trials. I think it's actually called the Castle Ordeals, or Castle of Ordeals, one of the two. The Ice Cave or Mount Gulg. Mount Gulg, I'll tell you straight up, is last. We're not going anywhere near Mount Gulg for a bit. Instead, we are going to go straight to the Castle Ordeals. Castle of Ordeals. I might call it Castle Ordeals because I think the original English translation was called Castle Ordeals. But Castle of Ordeals, whatever its name is, it is where you get the Rat's Tail key item, which lets us evolve into our advanced classes, which we are desperately going to need soon. Because as you can see, we're running out of stuff to be able to buy. We can't buy specific spells because just characters can't learn them, even though they have spell slots for them. So, and eventually we're going to get to the point where we won't even get spell slots for certain spells because black mages and white mages and red mages can't learn certain spell levels. So yeah, first item of business is to get the Rat's Tail so we can evolve. After that, we'll go to the Ice Cave. Because the Ice Cave has the floater item, which we will desperately want in a bit. But I won't say why, because that will come in handy later, and you'll see why when we get there. But for now, we'll worry about getting to the Castle of Ordeals, which I know where it is. It's just a matter of getting there with all the ocean enemies that attack us. Almost there. So you can see there's a town there. We can't go there yet. Not for a while anyway. Because you have to have a dock. I think we talked about this last time, but you need a dock in order to park your boat, your ship. Or you need a river. Now that we have the canoe, we can go up rivers from the ship, which is how we're going to get to Mount Ordeal, or Castle Ordeals. I say that now, and I realize I might be thinking Mount Ordeals from Final Fantasy IV. We'll figure it out when we get there. It'll tell us what the name of the dungeon is when we walk in. I'm just trying to vaguely remember where it's at, because it's been a hot minute since I've gotten to this part of the game. I want to say it's like way up here. I don't know why I left it on Fira. Oops. Oh well. This should be fine. This should still kill. Yeah, we're fine. And we'll just cottage when we get to the castle. So there it is. You probably didn't really see it because it got on screen right as we got attacked, but Once we get out of this fight, I'll show you. I'll pause so you can, like, I'll stop moving. So that castle right behind the map, that one there, is where we're going. So we come all the way up here, and now we can use the canoe and be on the move. These shouldn't be too much of a problem. I lied. Ow. Well, that's dead. Alright, that's fun. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna let Sarah try to revive Frederick before we just delete them with Fira. Oops. Oh well. Oh hey, it worked! That's funny. Really? Oh my... Alright, whatever. I give up. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, it's just gonna be out of that. Alright. Well, that's annoying. We're gonna tent, I guess, so we can at least make it to the flippin' castle before I cottage to go inside. Oh, also, you can see from the main menu now, it's kind of slightly hard. It's a little hard to see, but you could. The earth crystal's a little brighter because we cleared the earth cave and lit the crystal back up again. All right. So we will tent again. Actually, I realized because I only have one cottage. I thought I bought another one. So. We'll save, so I don't have to sail the ocean blue one more time. And into the castle we go. This is the Citadel of Trials. Okay. You come bearing the crown, I see. Your fortitude cannot be questioned. Indeed not. Very well. I shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. Go now, sit upon the throne. Your courage will be put to the test. If true courage dwells within you, you will find proof of it here. Crazy old man says, okay, let's go. We sit upon the throne, and we get teleported. So we have teleporters. So these are much like the cockatrices, whatever. They have that, which if you get hit with it, petrifies you, which is no bueno. So we want to avoid getting hit with those as much as we can. So. I think it's this one. One of these will send you back to the beginning. I think it's this one is the right one. Nice. Ooh, Horned Devils. So these are upgraded versions of gargoyles. They hit harder and will hit for more, so you have to be really careful. But because they hit so much, they don't deal a ton of damage. See, like, even Spike isn't taking that much damage from these guys. The main issue is that if I remember right, they can crit. Yeah, like that. So, luckily that was on Frederick, who actually has decent armor, so. I think it's this one. Nope, that was not the right one. Ooh, Mind Flares. So these are upgraded Pisco Demons. And they can do that! Yeah, they can, their basic attacks can instant kill, which is not fun. So we have to be real careful with those guys on the board, because they will mess up our day. So we run all the way back down. Ooh, Minotaur Zombie. So these guys are also pretty rough to fight, but I think we should be okay at this level. So we want to take the closer one. And that'll take us to the next location. Which... I think it's... Setup should do it. That works. I thought you could sort those, I guess not. Alright. Not what I thought that was. There's an item in here that I'm looking for that is very, very important for the game. Like our gameplay, our game plan going forward. So as soon as we find it, I will let you know, but I can't remember exactly which chest it's in. But it's one of the ones in here, for certain. Ooh, spicy. Alright, that hurt. Nope, that's dead. That's Frederick down. Damn it. I think this is a bait. I could be wrong. Yep. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. That is the one good thing about them, is they're very squishy, so you just have to survive getting hit by them and you're good to go. Or kill them before they get to hit you. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, right, you can't do that in this game. So, I was going to try and re-equip the Worm Killer, but I forgot you can't re-equip weapons mid-fight in this game. That isn't a feature they add till later. There we go. What does this one do? Perfect. Oh! Yikes. These could be problematic, because these are like the were-tigers outside, but stronger! As you can see, they wield magic, which is never a good sign when an enemy starts slinging spells at you. Oh! That was close. We're fine. We're fine. Alright. I am going to break out the cures from you, though. Just have you go down the list and heal everyone a bit. Okay. I think it's this one. Oh, nice. Preemptive strike. So we're not going to take any chances, and we are just going to cook all of them. So similar deal with these guys, with the, as the Earth Elemental back in the Earth Cave, is if every time you would walk through this square in the original version, it would cause you to fight a monster party of nightmares. Punish. Remember, these guys are nightmares, as in hell horses, so they are resistant to fire damage. Oops. Oh well. But this, not that. Sorry, that is one of them. So the healing staff. This is where the items that do magic get introduced. So with the healing staff in hand, we can now have White Mage Sarah spam cure or heal to heal the whole party a little bit every turn for free. The item doesn't break, there's no use limit, it just keeps going. But can only be used in combat. Ruby armlet, ice brand, steel gloves. Where are... There's one more item I'm looking for in here that is valuable that we'll need. I hope I didn't miss it, because that would stink if I did. Oh. Nope. 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 Probably this one, if I had to take a guess. Ouchie. Yep, there they are. Okay. So, similar to how the healing staff can be used to cast heal, the gauntlets, originally called Zeus gauntlets, can be used to cast Thundara. And again, like the heal staff, they have no use limit, no, they don't break in battle, or anything like that. So they are free to be spammed by Spike for as many times as we want. So they are so good, because they basically let us spam cast Thundara without any issues. And then here's the Rat's Tail item that we came here for, which is now our Proof of Courage. Does it still do the thing? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta look. Oh. So there used to be the description that it says it's a token of valor and strength. And back in the day, you used to be able to click on the original NES version, you'd click the item and it would give you like a description of it. And this item in your inventory would be like, ew, it's gross, throw it overboard. And one of your characters would be like, no, it's important somehow. So, all right. I guess we're going to go a little over stream today. A little over our normal 2-hour time limit, which is fine. So we're going to try and kill these 2 zombie dragons real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. Because I'll tell you now that that throne they're guarding is our ticket out of here. It's our way out. That's the exit. So, but as you can see, we're already just abusing the crap out of the healing staff and the gauntlets. They just deal a ton of damage. Spike and Sarah are now free to do what they do best. And just like that, we're out of here. We're back on the first floor. So, but that is an excellent place to leave off, as we've completed the Citadel of Trials, and we have our 2 new items in the form of the healing staff and the gauntlets, and the rat tail key item that we'll need to evolve our classes later. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you all next time.